Well, praise the Most High today, family. Praise the Most High Yahuwah today. The Most High Elohim. Yahuwah Sabaoth, the captain. The captain of heavenly and earthly armies. He owns them all, family. He has control of them all. At a drop of a dime, he can wipe them all out at one hot second. The way he does things. He can send some wind, some water, some fire, or simply open up the earth and swallow them up. We cannot take him for granted today, family. He is great. He is the greatest. I do hope everyone is well today, and that, like myself, you're able to get out and enjoy this day. Getting yourself in some fresh air, some sunshine, and the Most High willing, some good exercise. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank the Most High. Thank the Most High, family. And as we said, the Most High is the greatest. But what we're going to talk about today, family, is a sign I saw coming from Greenville, North Carolina yesterday. And I guess it has something to do with college prep classes. And it said, the path to greater starts here. And it gave a small description under what they did. How they prepared the children through their courses and through their interactions with the teachers, or interactions with the teachers. It was a brief description, but you could tell it was very well thought out to catch your attention just like that, and basically the bottom line what they do. And that's what we hope to do today with this same idea. But we're speaking on the kingdom of the Most High Yahuwah. The path to greater starts here, right here today where we're at. Right here with Robert in the secret place of the Most High. This is where your great starts. Your greater starts. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And that's what we're saying today. You don't have to be great to come to the Most High. As the saying goes, come to him as you are. As the text says, come to him all who labor and are heavy laden. And it says he will give you rest. Take his yoke upon you, which means you're yoking up with him. And that's what a yoke is. It's where something was more or less like a plow or a buggy was pulled by a yoke of oxen, which means 2 or more oxen, that was tied together by this wooden post, this wooden beam that tied their necks up to each other. And it made sure that they were in tandem, or they walked together. One not getting ahead of the other, but right there side by side, heading on to greatness. Plowing that field, getting them vittles together. Hallelujah. And that's how the Most High wants us to come to him. He sent his son so we can yoke up with him. And what it means to yoke up with him, family, is following his example and doing exactly what he did and what he said, which was about the Most High's business, as we're about to see. But our greatest accomplishment while we're on this earth is following Yahusha and doing what he did in our own way, as the Most High gives us clarity and understanding of our gifts and talents and the direction he will have us to go in. But you're not alone, family. You're not going at this alone. You can. You have to go through in it by his strength, as we're also going to see. The path starts right here at go with Yahuwah, who is the greatest. And Exodus 15:2 really shaped this idea into the direction where we needed it to go. Because I was going a little off in another direction, but the Most High steered me right on right back on the path. And this is one of our daily bread scripts that's in my treasure box of scriptures. And I would grab one of them out most of the time every morning to get a good word, to let the Most High speak to me in that manner. Pardon me. And once again, Exodus 15:2. Yahuwah is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation. He has become my greatness. That salvation is you turn away from your old self and walking on the path he will have you to walk on. Your strength to walk it out. And your song is the joy you find in it. Praising him all day long. Without him, we are simply mounds of clay. And we see there in Philippians 2:13, for it is Yahuwah who works in you both to will and to do his good pleasure. It's him doing the work. It's him the whole time. Like I said in the that prior note, without him, we're just mounds of clay. Up to no good. We're not even going to get into that today. And here's another version. For it is Yahuwah himself whose power creates within you the desire to do his gracious will and also brings about the accomplishment of the desire. Yeah, it gives you the desire. We need the desire, the the spunk. And that comes by what he's done for us. Our testimony. It excites me to tell my testimony, family. I know y'all get tired of tired of me showing them gashes in my chest, tired of me talking about them 3 toes amputated. But I can't help it. Because he told me 3 months, a month and 3 weeks beforehand that something was going to happen to me that was really going to shake my faith or my belief. But no matter what I see, not to take my eyes off him. Because he'll never leave me or forsake me. And that month and 3 weeks later, boom, I had a major stroke. And that truly would give you the desire, family. That would definitely give you the desire to want to serve the Most High, which we're going to talk about. And 2 Corinthians 4:7-10 says, but we have this treasure in these earthen vessels, in these clay mounds, that the excellency of the power may be of Yahuwah and not of us. No, like I said, we can't do nothing without him. We can't even talk about being great if we don't have him, the greatest, attached to us. The key to becoming great is submitting and committing to the highest power, Yahuwah, and his high purpose for our lives. And Isaiah 55:8-9 sheds light on that. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, says Yahuwah. No, we have puny thoughts, little bitty thoughts. He's always saying, come up higher. Come on up higher. That's not enough. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. See, he's the all-knowing, family. He knows the beginning from the end from the beginning. Omnipresent, that's the word. He's omnipresent. That means he's everywhere at all times. As a matter of fact, We're inside of him now. It boggles the mind, family. All of his creation is inside of him. We're going to keep going. That gets me every time I think about it. And Jeremiah 29, 8 through 15 tells us who this is for. Mainly, or first and foremost, that's the way to put it. For thus says Yahuwah of hosts, Yahuwah Sabaoth, the Elohim of Yasharal. Do not let your prophets and your diviners who are in your midst deceive you, nor listen to your dreams which you have caused to be dreamed. For they prophesy falsely to you in my name. I have not sent them, says Yahuwah. For thus says Yahuwah, after 70 years are completed at Babylon, I will visit you and perform my good word towards you and cause you to return to this place. Now that was our forefathers in the prior Babylon. Now we're in the mystery daughter of Babylon, and we're serving out the last judgment, the last captivity of 400 years instead of the 70. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, says Yahuwah,